Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3 Part 60. In the previous video, we ventured deep into the Geofront sewers in order to find the perfect magic spot to do Tio and Emma's sensing magic stuff. We have done that after fighting a magic knight, which had the cardinal sin of being boring. It committed the cardinal game boss sin of just being really boring and not fun, because he was no threat whatsoever pre-enhanced, and then as soon as he enhanced, it was very easy for him to just one-shot the entire squad. Overall, not the most fun. At least it was easy. It has that benefit, I guess. It's like, at least if the fight's gonna be ass, it was easy. Guys, no auto-scrolling text. Let's get back early, wait for Tio to call. I don't...
Hey! You're Eunice, teacher!
I was wondering where you guys were, because we couldn't find you, right, when we were walking around talking? Oh, you two. Ken and Nana, right? Also, what did they say earlier? Let's return to the support department then. Let's be careful. If we're gonna go back to the support section, let's take the back door. I suppose you had Sunday school today, huh? Yeah, they did mention that. And we can't go to the cathedral because the entertainment district and the upper residential district, well, they're not there yet, okay? They've been temporarily removed from existence. They were sent to the Shadow Realm for crimes against Governor Rufus.
Yeah, it was fun. It's just a pain in the butt.
I agree, fuck school. Where's Sis? Kurt and Allie aren't here either. Who's this weird old glasses guy? Okay, Ken knows what's up. Already roasted Machias? Weird old glasses guy. But I thought it looked cool and stylish like green. Wow, you're both so pretty. What are your names? So cute. My name is Elisa, and her name is Emma. I mean, Emma can introduce herself. Do you know these children, Rain? Yeah, they're Eunice twin siblings. I see. That hair does just look just like hers. Celine, you can't talk, okay? I know you typically don't really, like, hide the fact that you're a talking cat anymore in the slightest, but probably shouldn't talk in front of the kids. Hey, I mean, Meow. I've never seen you here before. You got such pretty fur. Cute. She's just as cute as Mishi or Kagamaru. I cut it out. Just play with them for at least a little bit. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Yeah, we gotta ask about that. You guys know the Ashen Chevalier? Oh no. He rides this like really big cool toy. We do happen to know him. Yeah, what do you want to ask about him? We want to say thank you to him. He saved our lives. Huh? Saved your lives?
Yeah, last year. When Calvard attacked, he saved us. We fell out of the car, but he used his big toy to protect us. Yuna was with us when it happened.
Okay, so it wasn't that he saved Yuna, it was that he saved her kids. Or not kids, her... What are these things called? Siblings? I was like, what word am I looking for? Yeah, her siblings. Her kids. Yeah, a little too young for that, but at least I have ones this aged. Is it time for Yuna to not be sad anymore? Because like, you can be sad for a little bit, but you can't be sad for a lot of it. You can have a little depression as a treat, but not a lot of depression. A little depression is good, because that's like character development.
You should at least eat some breakfast.
And shows depth. A lot of depression, not good. You can't be super depressed. You're supposed to be the pink-haired Estelle.
I brought you some porridge Sandy made.
Louise and Jessica are worried too. And not just them. The entire branch campus is concerned for you. Ourselves included, of course.
Why? Why didn't you two go with Instructor Rain?
Because then we wouldn't be able to do a 3-person Magic Knight fight, and that would be like actually kind of fun if we didn't have to have 3 people. Okay, well, actually the fight's just like not good in general. I mean, all the Magic Knight fights, I think that's the core problem with them, is that the enemy spends half the time just buffing themselves, which is just not very interesting. And not even like going into the heal, which sucks.
Didn't you want to go?
Of course we did, but we didn't think it was right to leave you behind. You may already be aware, but I was originally meant to attend the main campus. I would follow the same path as the other members of the Vander family in serving the Imperial family. I never once doubted that I would one day be given the honor of being appointed aide to Prince Cedric. However, last fall, the government suddenly decided to relieve the Vander family of its duties. The honor of protecting the royal family should not be monopolized by the nobility, they claimed. My brother was then shipped off to the outskirts, my father and uncle buried in military busywork, and I suddenly found my life's purpose gone. And so I made a rash decision and switched to the branch campus at the last minute.
Kurt.
Is that they had kind of previously implied that it was Kurt's decision, or maybe they kind of not really implied, like outright stated. They still haven't really explained like why. Because I thought it was a situation where it was like, it was Kurt's decision, but it wasn't really his decision, right? It was kind of like, you're going to go to the branch campus because we don't trust the Vander family anymore. But it seems like he could have definitely gone to the main campus without too much issue, which is basically what the prince said. I thought he was just kind of being a pompous asshole and like rubbing in his face that he didn't actually have a choice. But I don't really know why he would go to the branch campus then, other than it's just his own like inferiority complex.
To be perfectly honest, I barely knew a thing about Crossbell before this trip. At first, I thought being annexed into such a powerful country as Erebonia would be a relief to Crossbell citizens. However, pride in one's home isn't that simple. Compared to the helplessness you and the people of Crossbell must feel, my troubles seem like nothing. Once I realized that, I decided I couldn't leave you here alone.
I have trouble understanding why you're feeling like this, Yuna. I never had a hometown, nor was I born from biological parents. I suspect I was created so as to experience as little emotion as possible.
What?
But hearing you last night, I experienced a strange feeling in my chest. Then Instructor Reen asked if I was okay leaving you here alone, and that is the reason I am still here.
Allie. Unlike you two, I don't have a good reason for staying behind. I know what I should do. Regardless of what's going on, I just need to grit my teeth and keep moving. I know that, but my reason is just my own selfishness.
I don't know if it's selfishness, but, you know, I guess she's beating herself up, so... Somebody needs to be like, Lloyd wouldn't... Well, actually, I mean, Lloyd would also get a little depressed, right? Like, during the prison sequence. You know, he was a little depressed, and then Garcia was like, quit being depressed. And he's like, you know what, you're right. What if I just wasn't sad anymore? Which is, I mean, I know that's not how it works, but... That's what you should do, you know? According to the analyzed action pattern, the coordinates are 125.73, 89.15. Thank you, Tio. Click, 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 click. This is the place. Southwest of Crossbell, just beyond our camp. Just beyond our... So the tower? Moon? No, it's not the moon one. Is it the star tower? Because the moon temple's the one that's up north near Mines. Is this... Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, man, you know about this too? Yeah, there are a lot of places in Crossbell that are imprinted with high concentrations of mana. A temple in the northwest, old battlefields to the northeast, wetlands near the lake to the south. Stargazer Tower, that's what it's called. There are more, but those are the ones I was planning to go to. There are that many? This land maintains its connection to the past. Not to mention, it was connected to the Azure tree that appeared a year and a half ago. The coordinates indicate Stargazer's Tower. It was one of the areas that held rituals to bring about the fake miracles. According to the log I took earlier, mana has been increasing sharply. Thank you, that should be all we need to know. We're approaching the home stretch, let's make sure we're prepared. Yes, 2 enforcers are waiting to oppose us. For the new Class 7, the other students will help out, but we, the old Class 7, needed the ones to break through. Oh!
Ah, nothing lights a fire in my breast quite like courage in the face of insurmountable odds.
Let's go!
I shall join you on this quest of yours.
Please, don't tease me. You better actually join our party. Don't fucking tease me. Maki is prepared to get fucking benched in a goddamn heartbeat. I think you're actually kind of good. You still have to get the fuck out of my party. Could it be? Are you? Prince Olivert? No, this is Olivert. Get it right. I think he gets a second introduction.
It is a pleasure to see you once more, my dear Tio. Also, I'll have you take care to say my name properly. I am the drifting poet and seeker of love, Olivier. It wouldn't do for passerby to mistake me for the famed debaucherous Prince of Erebonia. Now would it?
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Isn't that the name you used when you went to Libero 4 years ago? Won't the inspection team notice you're not there?
Oh, they're far more preoccupied with Alphen at the moment. That naughty, debaucherous prince has gone off on his own to play with Mishi in the theme park.
What?
A bitter thought though it may be, I've benefited from the absence of a certain constantly fretting bodyguard this time.
Oh yeah, there's no one to drag him by the hair. Prince. The royal family is...
But it is because I am a member of the royal family that I must do this. You see, my position prevents me from speaking out on behalf of Crossbell. Thus, I've no other choice but to turn to action this day. Otherwise, I would not be able to face the people of Crossbell I have come to know and love. Upon my telling this to Alphen, she could do little but sigh and agree to my escape scheme. I also come bearing a message from Elise to read. She wishes you well and says to stay safe.
I see. Guess after hearing all that, there's no way we can say no.
Thank you, Prince Olivert. Class 7 as well. On behalf of Randy, Ellie, and Lloyd, please protect Crossbell from this disaster looming over it.
Okay, I will say, Oliver was not even close to the person I expected to join us for the last stretch.
Yes! Yeah!
And we haven't actually gotten to use Oliver in, like, forever. I mean, since Trails 3.
A year and a half ago, the Empire took over Crossbell without any bloodshed. Of course, Calvard wasn't about to let that stand. Their military strength is about even with Erebonia's. Calvard's armored aviation divisions are full of highly mobile tanks and gunships. They invaded Crossbell to try and drive out the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army held them off with their Panzer Soldats, but during the first few battles, there were a number of gunships that broke through the front lines. Because the occupation was so sudden, most of the citizens were in a panic. Most people fled the city, hoping they'd be away from the fighting in rural towns or remote mining villages.
I'm guessing they went to Armorica?
We had the same idea, and tried to at least get Ken and Nana to safety in Armorica village. I had just gotten back from the police academy, and got an acquaintance to help drive us to the village. That's when it happened. On the way there, we encountered a Calvardian gunship. It was hit by Imperial fire, and I'm sure the pilot started to panic. It started firing at us, even though we were clearly not a military transport. Our driver tried to maneuver around it, but the vehicle took a hit and we were all thrown out of it. It was frustrating. I felt so powerless. All my training at the police academy didn't help one bit. I threw myself on top of Ken and Nana, swearing I'd make sure at least they survived. And then a gray shadow swooped down on us. It looked like a giant statue of a knight had come to life. With one swing of its sword, it cut off the gunship's rotor, letting it land a ways away. And just like that, we were saved.
Are you all right? Is anyone injured?
I heard the voice of a young man coming from inside the giant knight. I found out later. That was the first official mission of the man now known as the Ashen Chevalier.
I'm still saying, in that cutscene in CS2, Reen fucking killed those people. I mean, I get they're trying to go back and, like, retroactively make it seem like he didn't, like, it wasn't presented as him murdering those people, but they fucking died. That thing crashed hard and fast. Now, Oliver, pleased to meet you. Likewise. I love this outfit. It grants you so much freedom. In fact, if it was so free, I might just throw an impromptu concert at the theater, the entertainment district. Let's save that for the next time. Is that the theater Arkansas performed at? That's right, but alas, ever since the lead actress was injured, there hasn't been a proper performance there. All the remaining members have given small performances, but thanks to this birdcage, they've been disposed for the time being. Or they're indisposed. I wonder why they're indisposed. It's not like one of their members is a secret assassin or so. Oh, most interesting. If that's the case, does that mean they have some connection to the SSS? Misha Mao, that girl who was with him. Anyway, once we're ready, let's head to the camp. Let's explain the situation, then head to Stargazer's camp. Or Stargazer's tower. Very well. Let's go. Oh, Prince Olivert. What is it that you say you do here, buddy? You still have this. It does no damage, but it's big. Seems kind of trash. Oh, you have a Kashik Star? Isn't that Wazi's ultimate? I think it was Nightmare and a Lion attack with super high break damage. And that's like a big heal. And this art's EP cost reduced to 0. And an art, so it's basically just, what's her name's? Muse's Brave Order, but better. Which kind of makes sense, because that's the way they've been doing a lot of, like, the side characters. Is that their Brave Orders are just better than stuff that others have. Kind of like how Agate's is just a better version of Sledgehammer for the most part. And yours is just a better version of Kurt's thing. Yours is kind of not really... I mean, I think it's better than Sledgehammer. Well, I don't know. There's benefits to both. This is better at burst break damage, but this is obviously better at sustained, plus the heal is nice. I think it's also one cheaper, so I think Elisa's is a bit better than Sledgehammer. It depends on the situation. I mean, dialogue hasn't updated, has it? Hey. Hey, Blondie, I've seen you somewhere before. Was it a wanted poster? I can't remember. Shao, keep up with the good work. However, you shouldn't go out of your way to attract attention. Okay, it seems like dialogue may have updated. I know I balloon flew away earlier. It's free now, just like Crossbell used to be. Hope one day we'll be like that balloon. Free. Man, who would have known Balloon Guy is one of the most base civilians? Okay, so dialogue has updated? Man. Once our company's factory is completed, there'll be several thousand new jobs. Rumor has it they're going to bring in iron from the mine's mountains to mass-produce Panzer soldats. Getting mass production infrastructure in Crossbell would be a great economic boost, but is it really the right thing to do? Man, that was nerve-wracking. Well, whatever. Come on, let's eat. Food is the only thing you ever think about, but I guess that's fine. Let's eat and get back to work. I can't afford to get my pay docked. Chairman Irina was scared when the rumors let on. A few quick orders from her and our problems were solved just like that. She really is something, huh? She slurping? Some people want Crossbell to be independent again. I don't think anyone is capable of leading such a movement. Speaking of Dallas getting on in years, the legislators just a bunch of fill-ins and Dieter Coyces in jail. Who could we even rely on? I don't know. I mean, Ellie's a little young still. I mean, she could probably run the city. I mean, come on, it's not that hard. If, what's her name? Can run... Bose? In Olivert? She was like, I don't know, like 12 or something. Interacting with customers can be one of a chef's most valuable tools. Doing so is a good way as any to learn what people like and dislike. And in Celtio and Nano's case, a handy source of motivation as well. I mean, Cross was a bit bigger, but you know. Don't talk to me, I'll come up with a new dish. If it turns out well, serve it to Marjorie. But she wasn't really 12, I know, she just looked 12. I had some honey from Armorica Village, and it's very subtle but tasty. You have a knack for cooking, I'm sure you'll become a great chef. Really? I'm happy to hear that. How much food have you eaten, lady? Honestly, I wasn't too sure at first, but now I really want to cheer on. I'm really enjoying myself, too. Miss Steel Girl has logged online. I can't speak for Celtio, but I think I've gotten more confident. I'm going to study hard to become a better cook. If you make anything new, can you email me the recipe? So I don't have to buy a dish and then Reen deconstructs it. He steals your copyright. I totally agree. If I get a picture of those two in it, I would just die. My soul would just ascend. I heard my two favorite hotties, Arius and Rufus, are like totally at each other's throats. What kind of world is this where two beautiful men have to fight each other? Oh, what's going on here? It's the nice lady who helped me before. Hello, Miss Patry. It's good to see you again. Remember, no running in the store. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for all your help before. It was my pleasure. Take as much time as you need browsing. I can't believe it's the same Patry we knew. But before her vulgar facade, she's actually a Kenyan person, or below her vulgar facade. You know, I'm glad to see she's doing well in spite of everything. Also, who the hell are you? Also, get the hell out of my party. Piece of garbage. I mean, this is, if we can't make arts work with 3 arts characters, then it can't be done. And if with Olivert himself leading the charge, actually, are your orbits any good? There's a chance your orbits are trash. They're kind of not great. Like, you actually don't have an offensive spell? Come on, man. Yeah, this actually kind of sucks. I mean, Mercury is not good. Athelis is okay, but overkill. Mind 20 arts is just not worth it. It's not worth an entire slot. Crescent Mirror is good. EP Cut is fine. Cast and EP2 are... Cast is okay. EP2 is, like, not really good either. Do you get anything with this Regalia spell? You get Galleon Fort? But, like, you don't actually have any spells. You have Galleon Fort. That's your only offensive spell in Silverthorn? So, honestly, Oliver, you kind of suck, if I'm being honest, sadly. Since I can't change your orbits to make them not trash. And we can at least give you a spell with this. Like, we give you Cross Crusade. And that's kind of it. Ivy Nail is okay. Yeah, that's kind of stinky. Because, like, I mean, Athelos is, it's okay, but I don't know. I would vastly prefer, like Ditch Mind, or Ditch, probably, I mean, EP is definitely more of an issue in this game, but you also have, like, you know, 11k, so you don't need it that much. Granted, you have 11k because of the EP too, but, like, I would cut the Mind, put Crescent Mirror here, then you have a free slot for, like, Flare Butterfly or Blue Ascension or something. Cut the Mercuria, cut the Athelos. So when, like, you could get Chrono Drive from one of these. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, you having such a bad orbit setup. I asked Jeanette if she'd be willing to move away with me. She told me that as long as we're together, she'd go anywhere. And you know, that's really a relief. It means I'll have to give up my Calvardian citizenship for Janetta and me to be happy. I'm really gonna think whether or not I want to become a citizen of the Empire. Well, I was gonna say get out while the getting's good, but you gotta remember every country in the world belongs to Erebonia. I've been trying to fire Patchy for a while now, but somehow Cynthia always convinces me not to. To be fair, she is weirdly popular, but I have a sales quota to meet, damn it! I don't have time to fire her. You lucked out this time, but one of these days... Patchy can be a bit of a firecracker, but she's really such a kind girl. I think that's what makes her so popular with her customers. And you know what? Little by little, she is growing up. The stories the customers tell me about her never fail to make me smile. Hey, you know, Patchy took care of me when I got hurt? She's so cool and nice. When my child fell down and started crying, that girl rushed over to help. She may be a little quirky, but I've never met a nicer employee. She may be Imperial, but she's super tough. She's so cool, but her old gang was huge! It had a grand total of, one other member. How long have you dorks been here? You didn't see anything, got it? No need to be shy. Seriously, it was actually kind of nice to see. Whatever, it wasn't any big deal. What if I helped those wimps out of a jam? Like Cynthia always says, we gotta be attentive to the needs of the customers. You know, Patchy, you've really grown up. That's sure a weight off my shoulders. Machias? Who the hell do you think you are? Since you wouldn't have a weight on your wimpy ass shoulders, looking for fight glasses? Well, there's a statement need to walk back. You probably should have seen that coming. Remember that time her friend called Machias a dork lord? Good times. Southwark asked you to move to some distant country with him. Wait, was that a proposal? I mean, I was hoping he popped the question, but I never expected it like this. I can't believe it. Guess it means I'm finally engaged. Oh, I'm so happy. Does he know? They haven't issued an official report of what happened at Orkia's Tower yet. I've heard that terrorists are involved somehow, but I don't know for sure. Some people say that we're safer now that we're part of the Empire, but is that really true? Considering you're at war with a country now, and you weren't at war previously? Do you know how Hansen's doing by any chance? He was one of my business rivals before he moved to the Republic. I have to admit, I'm kind of miss competing with him. Can't imagine that Hansen's doing poorly over there, but it's kind of sad to not have any competition. I don't really remember that, but... Oh, they already have it. I was like, why can no one else equip this but Reed? They say Stargazer's tower was used for astrological purposes in the Middle Ages. It supposedly stands where the power of the stars is at its strongest. Fascinating, isn't it? I do so hope I still have time to see it someday. Did I talk to you? I think I did, right? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Crossbell's economy is doing well, but it's hard to find fault with the standard of living. And I feel like the people here are always in a rush. Like, they don't have time to really think about what they're buying. As a fewer and fewer customers truly appreciate the craft and aesthetic value of our products. I'm not so worried about what they're buying as they are the fact they're buying it. Feels like a step towards catastrophe to me. Oh no, people are buying too much of my stuff. Wah, wah, people are buying too much of my stuff. Oh no, I'm making so much money. Ah, wah. That's what you sound like. And these just aren't good enough. Do I have any money? Kind of. Why everything gotta cost money, man? You say anything different if I talk to you again? Talk shit, get hit. You got that, Marcus? Now, Patchy, you always want to give your customers a big smile to brighten their day. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. You're telling me that woman is teaching her must be a saint. You know, little by little, she is growing up. The stories customers tell me about her never fail to make me smile. I don't think I talked to you guys. My family found out about all the money I've been spending on my delicious lunch excursions. They told me I need to bring home some tasty treats for them too. And this is gonna get expensive. That's it. Food is banned. All right, no more food. Food is officially no longer allowed in my household. I thought I saw a person back there, or like a dot on the minimap. All right, I do need to pause for 1 second. Be right back. All right, we're back.
Yes!
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, we should definitely walk around as the traveling famous minstrel. Definitely nothing else. Was your outfit always so blue? I didn't really notice how blue it is. In my mind, it was just like pure white. Did we talk to everyone here? No, everyone except the Orbital store still want to run by. Probably also need to restart my computer. I'm noticing a little bit of some stutters, which kind of happens usually when I'm recording, mainly if I keep it on for too long, because I don't normally restart my computer or like shut it down every night. I kind of just like let it run, mainly because a lot of the times I render out videos when I sleep, because while videos are rendering out, my computer can't really do too much with it aside from just like watch stuff. On closer inspection, this refrigerator looks to be made by the Vern Company in Calvard. But how? I thought all trade with the Republic was prohibited. I wonder how they got it. There's a mystery going on here, and I'm gonna solve it. And so as a result, since I don't, you know, turn it off on times, it can just like stay on for days on end. Companies from Heimdall have been investing capital in attempts to buy out various Crossbell companies lately. We've had a few offers on our store too. I want this store to continue to be owned and operated by the people of Crossbell. After all, the citizens here deserve at least one last remaining beacon of hope. Suppose we'll have to increase our sales if we want to stay afloat. I actually already survived an attempted hostile takeover about 2 years ago. Since then, we've kept up our guard. Not to keep our profit margins high if we want to stay afloat. Kinda sad. I asked Wendy if there was any way I could help her. She just said you can figure out your own way of doing things. This is too hard for me. What should I do? Smile? Hello, nice to meet you. I'm good at smiling, but this is alright. Why are these so expensive, man? Is it because the average citizen has no use to recharge their EP? It is kind of like, why do they sell these in a general department store in the first place? How many people out here are casting spells to the point that they need to refresh their elemental points? Who out here is getting muted in their average day-to-day life? Like, it must be a lot because they're super cheap. That, or I guess not that many people ever get muted, so they're super cheap because there's no demand. But at the same time, there's an infinite supply. Maybe that's why they're cheap. But these also have an infinite supply. The economics of this country don't make any goddamn sense, alright? Oliver, can I have access to the royal treasury for a little bit? A desk lamp and a refrigerator. Yeah, I'm all set. People who work here really know their stuff. They'll be happy to help you out if you just ask. Can I ask for them to make things cheaper? Hell no. Quality service like that is what makes this place my go-to shop for everything Orbital. Welcome, I am Oliver Lindheim, eternal hunter of the elusive Mayflower known as Love. I see. You know, you guys shouldn't do whatever you want just because your bodyguard isn't, or you shouldn't do whatever you want just because your bodyguard isn't around to stop you? Whatever you're talking about. Smooth. Guess those two know, just know. I guess those who know just know. I don't think too highly of this, so I don't want to ask you any questions. Just don't do anything stupid. Oliver Lindheim doing something stupid? Preposterous. I can't argue when you put it that way. At the very least, we probably won't end up in jail. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, did I open your slot? I don't remember opening yours. I don't know, it's not open. But I was like, why? Because I'm kind of like anti-opening the slots of the side characters. Because, like, I mean, I assume we might get to use them again for the end of the game, but I don't really know. Like, we'll definitely get to use, you know, the old Class 7 members again, I would guess, but I feel like I would rather make sure all of you guys' slots are open. But at the same time, I don't want to open them right now because we're not using you. But I really just don't want to spend like 250 Mirage Sapith to give like one extra thing to Emma. Same with you. At least yours is a free slot. I mean, I guess we don't really need any of this. We might want to, like, trade up. I think I mentioned that last time we were in the Orbital store. It's really the only thing I would kind of want is, like, an Action 2. But also, I don't want to spend all my money on it. Okay, so you have our Action 2. Well, unfortunately, I can't give it to you. Yeah, I feel like using Oliver's a trap here, but like I can't not use him. I mean, he's my boy. B, he's a special character. C, he's my boy. D, he used to be one of the strongest characters in the series. Now, they've kind of massacred him, mainly just because, like, the default Orbital setup for, like, every character in the game is, like, trash, but once our company's factory is completed, there'll be several thousand new jobs. Rumor has it they're going to bring iron. Oh, I've already talked to you. Okay, so let's pop by the armory. I don't know if there's anything to investigate in the SSS building, but we'll pop through there as well. I heard the terrorists were using Aeon-like machines. Sheesh, I don't really know what's going on, but it doesn't seem good. Best luck to you, Ashton Chevalier. You know who I am? Of course, I read the newspaper every day. You may think your disguise is working, but it's not. Glasses? Come on. It's fucking ridiculous. At least you get a different outfit like the prince here. Come on. I'm gonna quit using these glasses. Anyway, I'll do our best. I love that. That's a great line. It may feel a bit off kilter allowing you, but you are the big hero everyone's talking about. You have saved our people a few times. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action, Ashton Chevalier. Okay, so that's Central Square done and dusted. Well, let's keep the SSS section, and we can take the exit to West Street. We should talk to them. We gotta talk to Cop or Cope. What? Is that allowed? Can you not be on the roof? Okay, let's get out of here. What are you guys up to? Alright, JSSS, that should be just about do it for today's patrols. Gotcha, I'll jot this down in our minutes. You people have minutes? Damn, that's serious. We got a pretty good amount of entries now, huh? Can't wait to show everyone what's their back. Oh yeah, Ryu, what's up with those weird rumors you heard today? Word is something big went down over on Orchidus Tower, and something happened to everybody in the SSS. Now that you mention it, I guess Oscar and Wendy were acting a little strange. Don't worry, they'll all be okay, I'm sure of it. SSS would never take this line down, we just gotta believe in them. You're right. Yeah, it's all up to us and the JSSS to do everything we can. Rumors are worrisome, but Momo's right. Lloyd would never give up, and neither will the rest of the SSS. It's up to all of us in the JSSS to do everything we can too. Man, I just said SSS so many damn times. You said it, Momo. You're a real credit to the junior SSS. Still, I wonder if Eunice's okay. She won't stay down that easily. I'm sure I'll see her again with that smug look on her face real soon. We can't lose to her. Let's get our afternoon patrol right after lunch. Speaking of lunch, it's almost lunchtime for me. Earlier, someone who looked like a tourist went into the back alley. I wonder if he was lost. There's nothing over there. You give him directions. Sound if I see him again later. What are you doing? This can't be. What do you mean you're leaving on a train to another bakery? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Thought we were gonna be together forever. Aww. As for you self-centered jerk, don't leave me. Oh, he's gone? Light and I had opposite schedules again today. He left a letter for me on the table. Just thinking about it gets me excited. Wonder what kind of love letter you wrote. Get milk. We haven't had the chance to talk much lately. Maybe we can take some time off and go on a date to Michelin. I just love the idea of it just being a note that says get milk. Huh, who's this blonde guy? Is he another one of Eunice's potential boyfriends? No. God damn it. Alright, that's it for the Let's Play. We're done. We're turning it in. Oliver, you're 30 years old! Perhaps you could join my harem. Your Highness, please don't joke over that in front of the kids. Huh? Barrier! Your attacks can't hurt me. No fair barrier breaker. They're so hyper. Let's go before they catch up to us again. I am the Ashen Chevalier. Ha! You guys want to play Ashen Chevalier with us? I'm good. This must be a little embarrassing for him. Have you thought about activate Gaius' infinite CP strat? Barrier! Your attacks can't hurt me. Those kids, roughhousing all the time. At least with Eunice here, she gets them to play outside. Never mind. So much has happened over the past 2 years, I feel like I made her shoulder a lot of the burden. But I trust that she'll make good life decisions. I'm very proud of my daughter. Same. Come on, let me go down. Cowards. Now, what'd you say about a tourist? Yo, someone said something about a tourist. Am I insane? Did I imagine that? I feel like I'm actually losing my damn mind. No, someone who like a tourist that went into the back alley went to feel is that I'm assuming that's Oliver, right? They're talking about? I mean, do you like a tourist? I mean kinda. And you went through the back alley. I assume that's the back alley they're talking about. But no, he came through the front door. They make... I don't know what that's referencing. I mean, there's Shady McGuy talking to our cat. Or is this the back alley? This is kind of a back alley. I feel a presence. This isn't good. Governor General's guard is stronger than we thought. This may be a code 308. So I was kind of wondering about you. Because you were just kind of like sitting there and you seemed frustrated, Mr. Coffee Man. You need to call into headquarters right away. Anyone hear that? No, I do need to get my food before it burns. So be right back. Alright, we're back. Food has been ingested. Time to find out what Humphrey's thing is, what type of spy he is. Oh, the controller is disconnected because it has been too long. That's strange. I thought I locked all the doors. What the? A bird? That was... A burglar, perhaps? A burglar? Maybe. Something's really off here, especially how they ran straight for the hidden passage. Your Highness, can we spare the time? Of course, you can't simply leave them to their own devices. Let us go after them. She seems they're heading into trouble. Three and the others split up to search the geofront, but they cannot find the man who fled. I can't believe we lost him. I sensed a presence, but figuring out how agile he was, he can't be a normal person. That being said, I don't think he was affiliated with the Society. There's no reason for a Jaeger Corps to be in Crossbell right now either. If anything, it seems like he was trying to avoid being seen. Not the Society, not a Jaeger, yet they're skilled enough to run from us. Your Highness, could it be... I know tensions are running high along the border, but... agents from the Republic, have they infiltrated their way into Crossbell? Wild speculations are just that, you know. But if it's true, we can't handle this matter on our own. I see, we can't go with the Society either. But we can't chase them both now. We'll have to leave one group to the others, right? As you said, it's only speculation for now. Either way, you better let the army know. Be sure you don't tell them about moi. Gentlemen must keep his air of mystery, no? Well, there goes the serious mood we built up. In any event, this doesn't bode well. Let's finish up here and head to Stargazer's tower. Oh, alright. Really? That's it? That's it? I can't... Like, I'm not supposed to, like, search this man down, am I? Because it had, like, a little...
Everyone ready?
Oh, my God.
Thanks! I'm up! Let's fall back! Keep moving!
Don't talk to me. I mean, I don't trust the game. I'm being honest. Because I had, like, the little quest icon. And it's about time for there to be a not so hidden quest.
There. How's that? How's that?
A man blasting. So anyway, I started blast. I mean, come on, we gotta check. Actually, we could have be a fast traveled here. I don't see a dot. I'll take your word that there's nothing there. I don't know if I believe you, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, and the tourist you were talking about was probably that guy. Who I'm guessing is a... I mean, I was kind of thinking Calvard agent, but they kind of confirmed it. Oh my, the young lady went flying right out the store. I think she was crying. What could have happened? Oscar. I actually received a letter with an offer to train at a famous banker in Heimdall. Actually the same place where Boss trained. I really admire them. But even so, considering that it's in Erebonia, well, I mean, to be fair, technically you are in Erebonia. I shouldn't pass up this opportunity. Once everything starts settling down, I'm going to accept their offer. Anyway, where did Bennett go? When I told her, she just stormed out. I wanted to ask her what she thinks about it. Now, you may also be thinking, isn't it, like, why, considering how adamant you've been about the Crossbell invasion was unlawful, why do you take the chance to sometimes be like, actually, you're in Erebonia? Because, actually, NPCs who can't reply back is fun. The new rehabilitation looks so difficult. Will she ever be able to act again? Of course she will. She won't give up. I know she'll be back, and as a fan, all I can do is support her. Did you need something? I'm afraid I can't provide any information on the resident on the 3rd floor. It's my duty as a fan, no as a caretaker. We must leave her be. I wonder who it could be. I was ever so curious as I talked to Daddy yesterday about his work, but he was so distant when he talked about it, he said that it wasn't easy being a manager. He made it sound as though the new owner was putting a lot of pressure on him. Life must be hard once you become an adult. My dad is a smart man, so I never thought I'd see him look so stressed. Life must be hard once you become an adult. This young Olivert. A wife must live up to the same high standards as her husband, and my husband has been on the up and up as a manager. Oh, all I need to do is live the high life, and my husband will be better for it. Wow, you're such a... My husband's reputation will only get richer if I live to higher standards. Oh, all I need to do is live the high life, and my husband will be the better for it. I don't know, you could, like, get a job, too. They got a freaking laptop? Is that allowed? Ta-da! We are now the proud owners of an Orbital computer. And it's an Epstein model, too. Stop, don't touch it yet, honey. I need to set it up first. Oh, don't be silly, I haven't done it in seconds flat. You're terrible at this. Stop, you're not doing it right. Miss Novash was certainly wish she had this beauty. I can't wait to see the look on her face. My husband had a nice night for the first time in a while and splurged on this. I can't quite get the hang of it. What are computers even good for? What are they good for? Before you know it, they'll be posting, oh, our friend Betty has died, laughing emoji. Before you know it. Because they're old people and they don't know how computers work. That's the joke. Mama went out by herself again, I'm worried, sure, but I decided to leave her be after talking it over with Elsa. Whatever she's doing must mean a lot to her. I'm sure I'm just being overprotective. Whatever she's doing must mean a lot to her, so I'll leave her be. She won't, like, end up in the sewers or nothing, probably. My husband and I have been worried to death over Momo. I keep telling her that she's fine. Our girl's got a good head on her shoulders. Besides, I know what she's been doing with her friends. I'm her mom. I know everything. Everything? You sell anything? We've read this one, right? Oh yeah, we never read that Black Records we got. But this is the old one, right? Or is this new? This one's new. These are the old ones. We can read this for you in the video. The Magic Knights, year 527. 150 years after the recapture of the capital by Emperor Hector, powerful families rose across the empire as the nation began to establish itself once more. Its various regions gradually condensed into a handful of provinces. The families in power were recognized by the emperor and became overseers of their respective provinces, the nobility. Before long, however, they began quarreling over territory, sparking a great many skirmishes between them in the process. During this time, great knights akin to Emperor Hector's Vermilion Knight appeared across the land, and were quickly thrust into the center of these conflicts. The Azure, Palatinate, Ashen, Argent, and Uruk Knights were seized by various noble families, granting them overwhelming power and the ability to decide the outcome of battles. Those without the Great Knight's power saw them as bringers of ruin, and before long certain groups began devoting all their resources to finding some way to combat these unstoppable threats. Thus gave rise to a new creation of Ereboni's mages, golems created by powerful spells, the Magic Knights. Like many other groups of the era, the mages were obsessed with the glory of the ancient Sumerians, and devoted themselves wholly to recreating it. Their obsession was funded by an influx of mirror from lesser noble families and assistance from a certain faction. Under their supervision, a slew of Magic Knights were created, all for the purpose of combating the unstoppable power of the Great Knights. However, the Magic Knights are not without flaws. Perhaps their greatest failing is that they were unable to be operated unless they could draw power from active spirit veins. They became a successful countermeasure against the Great Knights. Nonetheless, as spirit veins were always disrupted whenever a Great Knight made an appearance. In the year 527, the first golem that could be considered the prototype of the Magic Knights was created in the workshop of a mage serving a formerly powerful but now long-forgotten noble family to the north. At the height of 5 Arg, this headless golem, known as the Old Gadia, became a remnant of the mage's trial and error and developed the other models of Magic Knights. The help of a certain faction. I mean, it could be just the mages in general, like maybe like something to do with Emma's clan, since I'm not entirely sure they're not evil. Or maybe not evil, but you know, I'm not entirely sure they have the best interests. Like, they're not necessarily a purely noble group. But granted, I mean, opposing the Magic Knights and like they're being or the Great Knights and them being misused by the nobles could be a good goal. I don't know. But then there's also this potentially unknown faction we have with that Zephyr's associated with, and also the Siegfried guy who we haven't technically met yet. Because it's still not entirely clear if they're just working for Osborne, or if they represent some new faction that hasn't been established yet. We don't really know, but I think we're done in this area. Come on. Just a little. Just let me go to the police department. Let me go to the police department, cowards. It's alright, we will finish talking to everybody in Crossbell next time and then head to the field camp. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.